Yapu. Yapu. Zing, 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 va! Zing, 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 va! Oops. Zing, 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 va! Domer. Domer.
Boo.
Hello, why am I angled? Hello, hello. Oh, hi, Ivy. Hello, 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 hello. That you died in a boat accident. You gotta watch out on boats. They go in the water and then they wiggle around a lot and they make you so sick and you throw up every time. Hi, Asmund. Hello gamers. That was your twin shade. Egg. Don't let me forget to egg. We're gonna play it. That's seasickness. I'm always saying this. I had to take my Dramamine for this game. I've been playing a lot of Pokopia lately, and whenever I play games off stream, I try not to take Dramamine for them because I don't want to have to keep ordering more Dramamine. And also, makes me sleepy-headed when I take a Dramamine. So I just play Pokopia until I get nauseous and then I stop. Just take a Dramamine for a bus ride tomorrow. Yeah. That'll do it, especially if it goes on bumpy roads. Or if she attempts to do any reading whatsoever. Trick of locomotion. It'll get you. It'll do a big get you. It'll go directly through your brain to your nose to your stomach, and then it'll, you know, like when they have a ball and chain, but like the mace that's like it's like a big old spiked ball on a chain on a stick. What the seasickness does is it grabs one of those and it swangs it around, and this inside of your stomach is actually spike proof, so it doesn't do any like stab damage, but it does scrungle around on in there and it makes you so ill. Do not read in the car. Biggest mistake I ever made in my life. Biggest, smallest mistake I ever made in my life. Oh, everyone. Hi, Daddy. Welcome in. I hope everybody is having a Monday. It is Monday. I hope everybody's having a Monday. I forget. If I didn't stream, I'd forget all my days of the week. But that's not true because other people stream on days of the week. And then I know to tune into their streams. For a Wednesday, you would not be here. You have to take Big Plane. If you can take Dramamine for that as well. Planes for me are usually fine when it's up in the air, but takeoff and lift down. What do you call it? Landing. The landing, it's bad. It's bad. Or I guess if there's turbulence. But once it's up in the air, it's usually okie dokie. But the takeoff and the land down are bad because it's so jiggly wiggly about it. They need to invent teleporting sooner rather than later so that you don't even have to worry about motion sickness. But then you get teleporter sickness, I bet. I bet it's even more disorienting for your body to be in one place and then suddenly in another place. I bet all of your inputs hate that. I bet your eyes, ears, nose, molecules all hate that so much. Or teleportation, ligma. I was trying to figure out a way to make ligma sound like Legos, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And also, I don't think that would even be a good segue. You can't turn around a ligma joke and make it about like Ligma's Star Wars playset. For someone who's anxiety disorder, a history of panic attacks while you love flying so much, you have no idea how you could be scared of bugs to the degree of screaming and crying, but toss you there, you're like, again! I hate to break it to you, Finchy, but that's a toddler's mindset. Toddlers love to be thrown up in the air, but they get so scared of things that are small like bugs. Don't say that to you! I'm not saying you're a toddler, but I'm just saying you could be shaking hands with a toddler with that sentence. You're insulted. Why? Toddlers have a beautiful view of the world. I hate flying because it's boring. Ligma Kaigon Gin Lego figure? Is that a Star Wars? I hate flying because it's a hassle. Qui-Gon Jinn. I don't remember him. I only know Max Rebo. That's the only Star Wars I know. Liam Neeson's knees on a knees. No, I don't remember it. There's a Nissan. He trained Obi-Wan? I thought that was Yoda. No, Yoda trained Sambo. Liam Neeson. You prefer Minrebo. I prefer marimba. You hit it with a little mallet and it goes doo 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 doo. Liam Neeson's niece on his knees on some ease on a Nissan. There we go. That's the Vibby Leo. Now what is that Max Rebo or is that Minrebo? That's Max Rebo, I think. It's hard to tell on account of how small it is. You prefer Hooter. I prefer the Air. Somebody says that like a Fox or a Falco. Minrebo instead of Max Rebo. Oh, just a play on words. Listen, I know so little about the Star Wars extended universe. I would not be surprised if Minrebo was an actual character. Joke that did not land. The problem is that the property of media that we were talking about is Star Wars. I think if it was any other show, it would land. Thank you all for the Bebop scribes, by the way. 3 months. That's like if you have a tres leches cake. That's the amount of leches that are in the cake. That's beautiful. Gonk droid for life. That's like a whole year. That's crazy. Friend asked if Glup Shido was a real character like a week ago. Yeah, he's the one who's hanging out with Mandalorian. It's Glup Shido. Ify, what is your take on the hit musical sensation Jizz? Max Rebo plays it. Max Rebo plays Jizz music. It's almost a year. That's like almost basically a whole year. Harvey is small and getting adjusted in his little hammock. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you had a Monday or a Wednesday no, it's a Monday and a weekend. The weekend passed. I hope you all got to do something fun and or relaxing over the weekend. One or the other or both. It's good to do those things. Maybe both. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Kai. Welcome in, Index. Welcome in, Jam. Welcome in, Atlas. Welcome in, Weaver. Welcome in, Past. Thank you for the Rebub Scribe. Welcome in, Finchy. Welcome in, Asmon. Thank you, Index, for the Rebub Scribe. Also, welcome in, 10th. Thank you for the Rebub Scribe. Welcome in, Dottie. Welcome in, Lokno. Welcome in, Suzu. Thank you for the Rebub Scribe. I hope you are all getting such use out of your emotes. I gotta add more emotes so you can post pictures on the internet more. I hope that I can remember. That's my struggles, is remembering. I have the salute emote sketched out from when we were doing doodle streams a million years ago. Liam Neeson's knees, son. Liam Neeson's knees on his knees on a Nissan. There we go. Thank you. I love the video. Add a him dino soccer emote? Him sports. What is the dinosaur? Is him dressed like a dinosaur? We have to play Where's an Egg. Hold on. I remembered it. I remembered the egg. Oh, him Ronaldinho Soccer. Himaldinho Soccer. I already forgot about Ronaldinho Soccer. It's been that long. It's been 5 minutes. I'm feeling the effects of the Damelmine. Any memory that I have is a miracle. Like I'm remembering that my night coffee is here and I can drink it. And I remembered that the egg is here and we can get it. Did you miss egg? We're doing it right now. I remembered. Just like my smart... Do you have the egg? Do you have the egg? Are you sure? We got the egg. You're lying down. I defy you. Gravity? Oh no, passes. Everybody sit down. Everybody sit down. Stand up. Get over here. Sit down. Go over there. Sit around. Stand down. Stand up. I think you're always allowed to sit down no matter the situation. You're always lying down. You're always allowed to lie down no matter the situation. I wish I was lying down. But actually that's a lie because I wish I was fishing. It's like, you know, those like shirts and hats and bumper stickers that they put out. It's like I don't want to be here. I want to be fishing. And it's for people, it's for the people that love to fishing. That's me right now. I'm the fish fear me women want me hat, but specifically the ones that says wish I were fish or rough fuck the police, rough. Dogs are always saying this. That's why they bark so much. Fish want me, men fear me. Fish fear me, women fear me, children fear me, birds fear me. Most animals fear me, honestly. Most people fear me. Greg doesn't fear me because we've gotten over our differences. But basically everybody else is so scared of me, and I just don't understand why. Is it my vibes? Jesus fishing Christ. Oh no, you know that's shirts that people wear, huh? Who is Greg? We've gotten over our differences, and he doesn't fear me. Fish. Hi, Ify. Hi, Asmin. I hope you are having it as Monday. You're sit down at the desk. Me too, no way. I'm sitting down at the fish desk. It's the desk that I sit at to fish. Got this thing known as the coffee. No way, me too. It's the night coffee. It's the coffee you drink at night. You watched a video just earlier that had the fish hat and your thought was, oh, that's Ivy's fish hat. I took it from the internet, but I'm glad it's become my hat. I'm glad it's become the Ify hat. It really is kind of crazy how you get to like associate different images and sounds. And I guess even just like franchises with people. I keep getting jump scared because I'm watching, you put some hazelnut creamer in it. Holy shit, I'm shaking your hand. I also put hazelnut creamer in my night coffee. Are we the same person? That can't be right. That can't be right. You're only allowed to be one person usually. Hope y'all associate you with Flatland the film. I still need to watch Flatland the film. I have it downloaded. I keep getting jump scared because I'm watching anime and the ridiculous reincarnation anime has used the yay sound. It's one of the redeems I have. I forget if it's the secret word or the birthday redeem. I think it's the secret word yay cheering sound, but they use that exact sound in the anime, and I'm like, you're not supposed to have those. You're not supposed to have those sounds. You're not supposed to have your own special sound effects library to grab from, not the one that streamers use. Why is that in an anime? I need to ask you, have you ever watched Farmer Wants a Wife? I don't think so. That's awesome, Javid, Javed. It's have but soft J. I do have it downloaded. You could download anything you want. Cause budget. Finchie's flat grass. Hazelnut enjoyers, watch up. From the hit TV show Trucks and Chickens. Is it just about trucks and chickens? Quazel. Keep seeing a thing for that on Hulu for Trucks and Chickens? Is Farmer Watched a Wife a show? The fact that Pass is asking me that, I was assuming it was an old meme. I was assuming it was like an interview with a farmer where he says how much he wants a wife, but in some kind of funny way. I had a friend watch Teletubbies thinking it was British comedy. Anything is possible. Farmer Watched a Wife is the cucking spinoff? Of what? Is it the cucking spinoff of something? Or, wait, is the chicks in Trucks and Chicks women and not tiny birds? I was so ready to accept that there was a TV show about just trucks and chickens. Okay. Wait, so how is it the cuck spinoff? If it's Farmer Wants a Wife, doesn't Farmer already have to have a wife, or does the farmer want somebody else's wife? Literally the same thing, but the guy wears... Oh, The Bachelor, but cowboy. Okay, I got scared. Well, I didn't get scared, but I did get confused. Stupid joke. The clucking spinoff. Now that's probably something. It's The Bachelor, but for chickens. What show can you watch that has chickens in it? Well, you can watch the hit movie Chicken Run. I'm too many people to chicken ratio. I'm trying to actually think of any Cow and Chicken has a chicken in it. Are there chickens in Letterkenny? They aren't a major feature of it. Ratio. The episode you watched, Farmer has the woman pick corn, and he seemed really into corn. Was the picking of the corn, like, a turn-on for him? Or was he just, like, genuinely pleased to share his love of corn with the world? So we are playing Sip Fisher, which is the hit fish game where you sip to fish. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Do they have chickens? They have a bar in Philadelphia. Do you drink all the fish yet? No, there's some fish we haven't fished yet. There's something in between I guess there's a jumbo catfish we haven't caught yet. And then there's some guys from the center of the lake we haven't gotten yet. There's some kind of trash we haven't sipped, I'm assuming. And then there's the catfish, and then whatever the last three fish are. Fish. Lesser greater catfish. Fucking wheezing, trying to keep quiet because everyone is asleep. You have to joke silently. He was like, this is my corn farm and I do corn shit all day. And the women were like, okay. I don't remember why. But I was looking up corn gifts for somebody's birthday. It might have been my brother. And, I guess there was like a corn meme that I didn't know about. Hold on. Where some kid's talking about how much he loves corn at a fair. Hold on, I think it's the Corntastic Kid. But what were the things that he said? Corn Kid Corn Song. Can't imagine a more beautiful thing. Not everyone has to like it, they just have to try it. Hold on. I have to go to Amazon and look up corn gifts real quick. I have to find the exact phrase. I have to find the phrase that... bafflingly just kept appearing. If you go search corn gift, you said thwimp? Well, there it is. You're not you can't ground Finchy. Finchy is tall enough to ride the plane. You can't ground somebody who's allowed on the plane. Oh, here we go. It's corn, a big lump with knobs. It has the juice. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing. So I was just finding a bunch of like shirts and socks and like boxes that all said, it's corn, it has the juice on it. What are you reading? The Corn Kid? And I was very confused why all of these corn products, Corn Kid 64, had these baffling texts on them. I'm like, why are you telling? It's a bump with knobs. It's what it has the juice. Why? Who says corn? It has the juice. Apparently, one child who loves corn at the fair loves the juice. So what I'm saying is, Farmer's special TV show, how he loved corn. He should talk about how it has the juice. Everybody will know it. I'm gonna go really fast. Because we gotta go to the lake and then sip it. I missed my jump. But that's okay. I missed my ladder. Down switch. Down set. Be upset, be down set. Do I remember how to sip? I guess I do. It's a pretty big cat's fish. I'm remembering my buttons. Oh, you know what? Sorry, VOD watchers. You're not going to get the Where's an Egg music. Because I forgot to... Or I guess if you're on YouTube, you will. But if you're watching, Congratulations on triggering the celibacy gif. Fakey gamers here. I've played a video game before. Game, set, match. Pokemon options. Set, match, games. Celery sex. I forgot to turn the browser audio back on for Twitch VODs after last co-working stream. So it'll be there for YouTube, but Twitch won't get to hear da da dee doo dee doo dee doo dee 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 dee. Skiddle. We can slurp every fish, basically. Meat and Fuck Kingdom, Steve. Now, I've learned about Meat and Fuck Kingdom once, but I don't remember. Where's Fish Orgasm emote? I don't have that. I don't think I want that. I want a better fish emote. Is it an emote of a fish being like that and shaking and stuff? It's everywhere. You're normal. I only know anime screenshot. I will now proceed to pleasure myself with this fish. Pretty sure it's from Code Geass. I don't remember if those are fake subtitles. I assume that they're fake subtitles. Excuse me. The water's too low. I got a Magikarp Pog emote. Okay, Magikarp is not just any fish. Everybody knows Magikarp. They know him from Poggleman. He turns into Gargados. Shout out Jazzy Kitchen. Wait, did she make the original GIF or does... do they just have it? Fish. I need one more fish.
Meow.
No. Need to learn how to edit videos. Go to www. Website. Go download Caden Live. Cause it's free. Don't fall for CapCut. CapCut decided to stop existing when I was trying to edit my videos for the egg stream because they're owned by TikTok, and they had that one weekend where like TikTok was just banned in the US, and then when they came back they were just like, thanks President Trump for bringing us back, and I was just like, I had to use a VPN to finish my videos, and also they keep trying to force pay stuff, and it's annoying. Oh. Download DaVinci Resolve. Yeah, DaVinci Resolve is also free, but it's a lot heavier. It's a lot more taxing on the computer, I've noticed. And a little. It's probably closer to what normal video editors use. Go download Windows Movie Maker. Does the game end when the lake is empty? I don't know. I assume that's once we've slurped up all the fish, but there might be like a secret underwater lake. Underground underwater lake. You love this website? Crouton.net. I love that Crouton.net is back. I got scared. I got scared that it was just like somebody bought it a million years ago and has just been sitting on it forever, and then they realized they still owned it, and so they sold it. I forgot about Bluey Youppi! Hold on. Hold on. I think we can add Bluey Youppi. Wait, can we? Hold on. We can get this. It's an audio file. I don't have to extract nothing. Add group. Youppi. Put that in there. Random it. Duplicate it.
Youppi!
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 Okay, now it's 50-50 chance of original Youppi and old Youppi. I got a lot of things I still haven't gone through all the new crazy gems yet. I downloaded the Donkey Kong OK. I haven't added it. I think I need to update pop-ups by many. Have you ever bought a secondhand 3DS with other people's Mii's on it? Youppi! It's also your birthday. Happy birthday, car guy. Youppi! Wait, can we get a... There we go. Thank you. I have not bought a secondhand 3DS. I've only bought first-hand 3DSs. Donkey Kong is a gift to mankind. YouTube downed or YTDLP. You wish you remembered where YouTube Downloader is from. It's from the internet. Today is the Star of Wars Day. It is May the 4th be with you. As someone who came from Adobe, they didn't want to pay all that. DaVinci, yeah, DaVinci is apparently set up the way that like Adobe Premiere is, which makes me upset because I don't want my video editor to be set up like that with like strange menus. I want my video editor to be set up like Windows Movie Maker. But it's probably better to learn on something where the layout is like Premiere because everybody uses it. But I've been enjoying you want to learn the strange menus, then get DaVinci. Get DaVinci. I think what got me mostly off of DaVinci was I think it kept crashing on me. Whatever computer I was using at the time didn't like it. We need a lot of money. We can up our bucket. I'll buy some more of these. Oh, I have a lot of those.
Fish.
Fish. Do 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 do. That wasn't a very good run. That's fine. Typed in YouTube downloader into YouTube and it gave you a bunch of they talked about YouTube downloader. The RTVS crew talk about it a lot, but I'm pretty sure they didn't come up with it. I'm pretty sure it was just like a screenshot. Just a website screenshot. Killer fish, San Diego. Killer fish, San Diego. Killer fish, 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 killer 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 fish. Slurp up fish from San Diego. There's so many crevices of your brain unexplained. Where's the video essay? Finchy's brain crevices explained. There's so many brain crevices I don't even know about. In my brain? I should probably clean them out. I bet they're covered in dust. So many crumbs in my brain crevices from that time I was eating toast in my brain. Shouts out to cinnamon toast. Shouts out to toast and then you butter it and then you sprinkle cinnamon sugar on it and it tastes yummy. You haven't watched the second HLVRAI and you're hesitant to because it got you through COVID and you fear the novelty will not be there. Oh wait, I gotta... Did I finish the second video? I've been watching HLVRAI too. It's good. It helps that, like, they got new characters. But also I just kind of enjoy the RTVS stuff, so... oh, that's a big... I do recommend watching the YouTube uploads of it. Because if you watch their like actual stream VODs, they have loading screens where it just loads for like 5 minutes, like a good handful of times per episode.
Youpee!
Youpee! Which is really nice when you're watching it live because that's your break to go get snacks or use the restroom or whatever. But that's really good. It is really funny. But the YouTube edited version is, if you want that concise experience, that's what you're supposed to go watch. Youpee! Take all that, thank you. I want to go down there. What could be down there? Some sort of yummy treats for me? Think new characters would help. Yeah, if it was all the old caricatures, it would be like, this isn't the same as 7 years ago, but it's all new guys and they're all really good. I love to sip and slurp. You don't need more media to consume. You need to keep watching your favorite machinima until you get the whole opening scene memorized. I need new stories constantly. If I'm not getting new stories in my brain, I'm gonna explode the world. I made a spreadsheet the other day to keep track of all the readings I've been doing lately. And I learned that I've been reading about 350,000 words a week this year. Because it turns out if you go on the internet and there's a lot of stories and you can read them all. You need to keep watching the same 9 episodes over and over because that's all there is so far. You gotta watch something new and different every day. My fish! I gotta go give my fish. I have all of these. There's a wild theory. There's a wild theory is that the carvings are made by a massive creature who lives far below the lake's surface. I don't think that's true. I was gonna say, I don't rewatch things very often, but that's maybe not true at all. I started rewatching Pets Cop because I don't think I ever actually finished Pets Cop. And I reread manga like constantly. I didn't mean to do that. We'll go this way. I reread manga constantly. You've never seen anything twice. They call me the traveling salesman. Cause my problem is I forget. I forget so easily. So I'll like read a manga, I'll read like 500 chapters in one sitting and then be all caught up and then have to start reading it like week by week instead. And I'm like, well, this is no good. I want to read it more. And then I get distracted, so I don't read anymore. And then I wait a year and I'm like, oh, there's like 50 new chapters out. But I don't remember what happened in those 500 chapters that I read a year ago. And so I have to start over from the beginning. It's the only way. And sometimes a thing just is so good, you're like, I gotta read this again and again and again. Games are usually 1 or 2 playthroughs and then done. Movies and shows are prone to rewatch. Reading, that's a coin toss. Yeah, I'm like, usually I don't rewatch shows unless, it's like with somebody else. Like I want to show somebody the show, so I rewatch it with them. Reading, I reread a lot. Games, I don't actually usually replay. Unless it's like... Unless I like didn't finish it or it's something that gets updates. Like I've quote unquote replayed Stardew Valley a lot of times. I say quote unquote, it is replay because I start over from the beginning, but that's also like a game that's not really like it's got a story to it, but it's not a story game. You've seen Bob's Burgers so many times the other day that your partner had you close your eyes and listen to the first sentence and tell the plot of the episode. That's beautiful. I have a friend that like rewatches stuff constantly. Like she'll just have movies or whatever. Like this is just my background movie that I'll just put on in the background and play forever and ever and ever, and like 500 times. She's got like 50 plays on Coraline because it's just a good movie for her to put on in the background while she like does stuff. And I'm like, a movie? I could understand a TV show or like a podcast where you don't really have to pay attention, but having a movie on in the background while you do stuff is kind of crazy. With Bob's, yeah, like Bob's Burgers makes a little more sense to me for that kind of thing. But like a movie is mostly story. They got a tight budget of time to work with. Thank you, Himbot. Disrespect. Games, events, shows. Oh, Cowboy Bebop, Paranoid Agent, Midnight Mass are all shows that you watch over and over. Usually smaller, more contained shows are rewatch for you. There are some shows that I'll rewatch. There are some shows where I'll be like, you know, it's been a hot minute. I should go rewatch this show again. But usually when I rewatch something, it's because I never finished it the first time. I'm like, well, I want to finish this show, so let me go start over from the beginning. You're watching something that has your attention. Oh, you don't have that. You don't have that multitasker's curse. There are certain shows where it's like I have to be paying attention and locked in when I'm watching these. But a lot of times, like, if I'm doing something, I gotta have like a thing on in the background. I gotta have my background, like a podcast. You have the hyper-focused ADHD, not the hyperactive. Yeah. I got occasional hyper-focus, but for me, it's mostly distraction. I gotta split my attention as many ways as possible to keep myself productive. My night coffee is room temperature. You have to lock in if it's not English. You can't have French bouillon in the background. So I can I can have anime on in the background. I know enough Japanese that I can have that on as long as it's not like a super plot heavy. Like I love to pick like a really nothing isekai, like an isekai where nothing happens in it, and have that be my background anime that I can just have on while I do other stuff. But I forgot that you can't do that with other languages, and I was watching a Chinese drama, and I'm like, wait, why don't I know what happened when I left the room to go get a snack? Oh right, this is in another language, huh? I don't speak that one. All right, I actually need the subtitles for this one, huh? Oh. Can't have ASL in the background because it's a visual language, yeah. Used to have the fun type of ADHD and then you got old? What's the fun type? If it's a nothing burger show, you just get frustrated with how average it is. You'd rather watch something bad than something meh. I should have bought more of these.
Yippee!
Yippee! There's like variations. Being able to watch lots of things at once now, it hurts your brain. Tragic. Yup. Because there's shows that are like good and engaging, and like you have to be, you're like, oh, the animation's really great on this. I gotta lock in. And there's some shows where like it's chill. It's just like things are happening, but at like a really slow pace. And sometimes those, it's like there's little details you still have to pay attention to, but some of them are just like, I don't know, they're just spending time like chat. I'm trying to think of like an example. Like what's the Saint's Magic is Omnipotent is a recent one. Recent-ish? That was like a background anime. It's like pretty cliche reverse harem. The lady's just kind of like minding her own business. There's no like big stakes. Like it's just a lot of kind of not much is happening, but it's still kind of interesting. So it's like, well, I kind of still want to know what's happening. So those are really nice to have on as like a background anime, or like, I think Solo Leveling I had as a background anime, because I'm like, this, you don't need to pay attention to the plot. This is like, there's no deep thinking you gotta do about this. It's a lot of shonen hype moments, and it's very fun, and the animation's gorgeous in the fight scenes, but I don't have to be keeping my eyes on this screen at all times. Yeah, so you can't have too many sounds at once, but you like multiple visuals. Joe Paradoxy was so underrated. Joe Mama. There's also like different levels of having things on at the background. There's like some tasks where it's like, I can't have a show on in the background while I'm doing this, but I can have music, and I can't have it be silence. Or there's somewhere it's like, I could have a podcast, but not a show. People keep reporting large catfish leaving the lake and walking around. What a bunch of crazies. I've seen them. They got shoes. But I found I'm watching a lot more of the like kind of mid shows because they're so easy to have on in the background while I'm doing stuff. Where if it's like I've still only watched the first episode of the Witch Hat anime because I'm like, when I watch this one, it's so beautiful and so good that I have to sit down and pay attention. Music in the background is always your go-to. Sometimes music isn't enough. Sometimes if I'm doing something really like, really repetitive, so I'm like sorting files or like renaming stuff, it's good to have hang on, I had to get a better running here. Had to listen to audio from focus groups to revise the transcripts for them today. You could not have anything else in the background because you had to focus on the audio. Yeah. I'll figure out something there. How? Are you okay? Do you need help? They seem confused. The issue is the show then takes your attention, even if it's worth full attention, and now your worst task is not getting done. Tragic. Sometimes the issue also with me is sometimes I can't focus on a show. Like, if I don't split my attention, then I get distracted from watching the show. I don't like, every task has levels of optimal attention to them, and if I'm not within the correct range, I get distracted by something. It's that different ADHD types. That's why you rewatch shows in the background, because you can switch focus. Yeah, sometimes you can't focus on show. I'll be like watching an episode and like in the middle of it, I'm like, oh, let me go up, get a snack, and then I clean my kitchen and then I like do whatever. But if I'm like doing 2 tasks at once, then I'm locked in, I'm watching the show and I'm organizing my MP3s. And I'm getting that next season of anime ready for the RSS feeds. Or I'm copy pasting those web novels so I can convert them to an EPUB and not lose them. Need fidget toy with shows. It's honestly a miracle that I've managed to be like focusing in on reading. Because it's so easy also to get distracted and like... Let's do a split. That looks like a beautiful tunnel to run through. Are there any treasure chests we can see? There's one over there. 2 over there? Get slumped. PC does this thing you don't like, which is completely going non-responsive only to be fixed by a hard reset. That's no good. They're not supposed to do that. Reading along with an audiobook peak consumption, that would be crazy. I don't usually do audiobooks. I like conjuring the experience in my own mind. Setting the tones of the words. I might get into audiobooks at some point, but for now I'm enjoying just reading regular style. I actually need to get back into, not healthy for the PC. I need to get back into podcasts. Podcasts used to be one of my go-to things, because it's really good for when you're at work and you can't have your TV with you. So you can't have any visuals, you just put it in your ear. Or like driving. Basically when you can't use your hands, podcasts are real good. Or I guess when you can't use your eyes. When you can't use your eyes, podcasts are so good. Yeah, have a long commute, you listen to audiobooks because you couldn't read while driving. Happy Tuesday, IFE Nation. Hi, Girandi. It's still Monday. I think. The No Hands cast. I've been hearing very good things about the Silt verses, and I've been meaning to start that for like a year, and I simply haven't. Where's my fish to sip? I guess there are certain activities I can't multitask while doing. I can't multitask while also having a conversation. Even if the conversation is through text and has like no audio involved. Is that a crab? No, it's just these fish. The second any other form of what do you call it? Input is introduced. Oh, there's like treasure chests down here. No, there isn't. It's just grass. Oops. What's over there? My pockets are full. As soon as any other forms of, like, sounds or words or understanding is introduced into the environment, I can no longer form a sentence. I can listen to music and talk. But if there's somebody talking, if there's a TV show or a story, I simply cannot. You'd hardly have a conversation while having a conversation, literally. Puddle. There's treasure chests down here. How can I slurp without a dock? Oh, there's a split up there. I can maybe make it work. Puddle of Fud. I don't know any Puddle of Mud songs. And by that I mean I probably do, but I cannot conjure them in my mind. Fish. What's a Puddle of Mud song? Fuddle of Elmer's Fuddle. X marks the fish. When a song comes up that you really like midway through a conversation, your attention is just gone. Y'all have seen my, y'all have seen me when streaming. Y'all have seen the way my attention does what it do. Something crosses my path and I'll stop mid-sentence to, acknowledge it. Wait, you stream? Nah. There's something down there. How do I get it? I guess we'll be able to get everything once everything's drained. But, I want to get the strange puddle. I've had people call me out. Not actually call me out, but like having a conversation with somebody and I get distracted so immediately and they're like, they're just like, I don't mean anything by this, but by any chance do you have ADHD? And I'm like, almost certainly. Don't worry about it. Ah! Boo, boo. We gotta get so down. Sipping the fishes. Hi, Lemo. Hi, Lemo. Hi, Lemo. Hi, Raiders. Hi, gamers. Did you have fun on Lemoland? Did you have fun? I'm sipping. Did any crazy drama happen? I gotta sip these fish. This is as down as we can get. I hope this is the right place I was meaning to be in. I think it is, but I might be wrong. This is a game where you slurp up fish with a straw. It's very yummy and good to do so. It's so hard to make drama. You have to tell all your characters, get fighting now. Ieyasu and Edgeworth are reciprocate crushes now. Let's go. Hashtag love wins. Wait. Weren't Akechi and Edgeworth like almost a thing? Did Akechi get his heart broken? Larm. Schwarm. It rhymes with drama. Oh, yes, you receive with greed and Edgeworth with Akechi. Oh, hashtag love wins. Lemo, I think your idea of having only one character per franchise is so big-brained. Because I realized if you, like, if I were playing and I had more than one character for franchise, I'd be like, no, Edgeworth's not allowed to hang out with Akechi. He has to hang out with Phoenix. Stole that from Kerbals. Kerbals, you're so big-brained. Kept trying to start stuff with Flynn, and they kept going, hi. I love Flynn's voice also. It's really, really, really good. It's maybe the most important way anybody can talk ever. On your island, Pat Sajak, Wheel of Fortune, fell in love with Slenderman, you know him. Thank you for the Pat Sajak parentheses, because I did not know who he was. I know he was a man from TV. Waiting to see who the Grisper will crush on. Well, he'll crush on everybody with his powerful Grisp. Crushed betwixt his grisping fingers. Ah, big. I sipped. Don't say was, he's alive, he's still wheeling. Wheel of Fortune's still on? Is it still like $1 million, or did they account for inflation? That was a huge fish. I might be sipping in the wrong spot. There were treasure chests I wanted to get. Were they not here? Was the puddle elsewhere? Maybe the puddle was elsewhere. It was over there. Oh. Puddle. How are we gonna do this? I love a sip. He beat cancer to keep wheeling. Let's go. The area of your life which you experience the most stubborn hubris is when you watch Wheel of Fortune. Whoa, Slalman. Forgot about those guys. You watch Wheel of Fortune and get the answer faster than the contestant, despite knowing that sometimes they know the answer. I'm just racking up points for everybody believe you're better than the Wheel of Fortune. Everybody click that link, by the way. Go follow www.lmophoenix.com.tv.twitch.tv, and you can go see the wonderful Lomo Land Island and all of the crazy caricatures who are on it and all of their shenanigans that they are getting up to. The Grisper is there. Remember when you said getting easily distracted by something else instead of the goal at hand, and then people call you out for having ADHD? Yeah, exactly. Apparently, it's something you can just tell. Can I get those chests? Can I get... Oh, wait, no. I should, leave.
Zing, zing, zing,
Zing, zing, zing, ba. Put these here. Bourbon Island. Salmon is scary. Salmon jump scare. Notably be so much worse than them at Wheel of Fortune because you would not be racking up points. You'd be solving puzzles too fast. How does Wheel of Fortune work? Oh, that's the one where you have to like buy a vowel, right? You like spin. Wait, no, is that? Which one's Jeopardy? All game shows is the same in my mind. I can't tell them apart. Would you like to come to your Tomodachi Island? It's called Penn Island. Everybody go to pennisland.com and it's fine and normal to do. A jumbo boot? I didn't think that was allowed. Hey, this jumbo boot looks just my size. Always good to have a spare. Don't wear a boot from the ocean. It's probably got a mold in it. Fuster Cluck. That's a good name. Jeopardy is you answer in the form of a question. I thought that was... That was Jeopardy? Is Wheel of Fortune the one with the letters? What is Jeopardy? From Jump Boots Jamstrang. Safe because that's a boot from a lake. Well, you can't wear a boot from a lake because there could be a catfish in there. Wheel of Fortune has the letters. Okay. And Vanna White. I'm getting so rich with money. I can sip more. Can't afford more zones. Increase stagger damage. Let's buy, stronger sip. Oh, I could get lungs too, and length. No, we'll get stagger. And length. Nice. Max! We're getting really strong about it. She reveals the letter. Oh, you'd love to be Vanna White. Whee! I would love to be bees. I didn't buy my more things. I opened all of those, right? No, I didn't. Good night is EP time. Good night, Lungno. Have a good night, good sleep, good dreams, good memes, good ice cream.
No!
Somewhere too underwater. Open half the chests in the lake. Not too underwater for me now. Hoo-hee-hoo-hoo. Platforming. I guess we can go places once we've, uncovered all of the lake. Why aren't you walking up the stair? Ah. Fail. Wow. Thank you for the follow. Like when you pronounce it like wowder. It's how you sip it. 4 boosties. You got a boosty to juicy. You've never even been to the other side. There could be a whole nother shop over there. You're playing on DaVinci Resolve right now? Good luck and Godspeed. I should learn DaVinci. I should learn how to video edit so real in normal style. This game is so silly. It really is. I love to sip big. Let me down. Sip. No, come back. I need you. I need your sweet dollars. Delicious. Big sippy. This game makes me forget all about my night coffee, which I could be sipping in real style. Yummy. It's room temperature. Welcome to the chat. Drink it up. ABCD always be sipping drinks. Sipping is spelled. Ooh, that's tuna. That's Nuna. Cause it's new. Drink the oiter. Oh, I should drink some oiter. I should drink my actual Wouter hydratio style. It's good to be hydrated. Sipping dinks. I wonder if I can ever save those fish in limbo. You can't tune a piano, but you can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. Teach a man to fish and he'll fish for a day. Give a man a fish and he'll throw it back. Teach a man to sip and he'll sip. I'm thinking oiters. You came up with that all on your own. It's very original. It's very clever and smart. It's good wordplay. You can TADC tune a piano. You can tune a able, but you can't tune a teeth. I want the big one. Come here. Get over here. You're large. Wait, are you a penguin? Hello? Excuse me? Sorry, excuse me? That's news to me. Raising canes and lowering ables. Cable, able. That right there. It's good and smart to do this. 2 restaurants. I would eat at lowering ables. What kind of food do you think they would sell? Penguino. Tuna move much faster than you'd think. Probably why I've never caught one. I didn't think tuna were freshwater. I thought those lads lived in the ocean. Jacob's ladder and Esau's ladder? I don't know who that is. Elevator. Lowering ables. From farms to tables. Jacob's brother. Is that a Bible, Jacob? There's a lot of people that are just named Jacob. Is that supposed to be his ladder? I just assumed whoever invented a Jacob's ladder was named Jacob, and so they called it that. Kind of like Rubik's Cube. How that belongs to Rubik. I know Cain and Abel is Bible. Cain and Abel is Bible because Cain of the Digital Circus is supposed to be named after Bible Cain, I think. And they did the whole pun with the jokes. They're the sons of Isaac from The Binding of Isaac? Yeah, The Binding of Isaac and The Top Surgery of Jacob? 'Cause of binding. The penguin fish only comes out in the colder months. Not sure where they hide when it's warm. Deep at the bottom of the lake. My favorite biblical text. Wait, no, I wanted to sell all these. For the dollars. Let's up our stagger and then we'll get bucket next. Is there? No, I got that treasure chest, even though we didn't drain all the water. Giggling something silly right now. You love this chat. I love to be on the internet. No, that's a different guy who's stuck. Are you allowed to be up there? I wish I could help you.
Viveropassion says Cain or Abel throwing it down on the table, eating bagels, drinking yoggles with Pagel.
Drinking yoggles with Pagel. My chat, but mine in the general sense, because technically this is Ify chat. This is the publicly owned chat. Community chat. If you were talking in the chat, this is your chat. If you're lurking and reading the chat but not talking, you are a guest of the chat. I don't know if you can claim it as your own. I guess if you're living here, you don't have to talk to live in the chat. This is everybody's chat. The people's chat. I want to dink the penguin again. Come here. Come here. And the tuna. I wonder if I have a can of tuna fish in my pantry. I think it would be nice to eat a tuna melt. The People's Republic of Ify. You lurk like a fish in the lake. I love to lurking. You're the backbone. You're the most powerful people on the internet. Lurking is really good. It's so nice to just sit and chill and experience. Especially if you're doing that thing where you're doing 7 tasks at once and the streams are your background. I see that sparkles in the distance. For now, you're just enjoying the silly game. It's a good game to enjoy. Lurkers are comfy for you in streaming. You just like knowing someone is there enjoying your presence. I'm a big lurker. I love to see a notification that somebody's gone live and been like, and go like, okay, you get to be on the big TV now, while I continue to read my stories or copy paste my texts. Your French professor gave you some vocab to translate, and one was pirori, and you were like, this is not just Latin? We use this in English too? Slurping? Thank you for the gift. Sometimes he gives you vocab to translate. 1 or 2 of them are just cognates, but he's not aware they're cognates. Watch out for false cognates. Those could get you. Oh, big. Come here. Skittles. Yummy. Entertain me, streamer. Displayed on the big screen. Good and nice streamers get put on the big TV, while bad, naughty streamers get put on the 12-inch monitor. Get contained within my tiny box. Gotta run out of movie theater to watch Ify in the cage. I have 3 monitors in my living room. Technically, I have 2 monitors and a TV, but the TV is hooked up to my computer, so it's also a monitor. Hi, Mother 3 Lizard. Concept of doing an Ivy meetup without Ivy to watch their stream in a movie theater. That would be really funny. It would have to be like a VOD, right? I don't think you can hook up live TV to that. Can you? It's already crazy enough when people do that thing where they like get a bar to put on a streamer on one of their like sports TVs that are always playing sports. The streamer's gonna put on the TV in the back of the kitchen you worked at. Like, that's crazy. I don't think I've ever been in a location with like a community TV that I was allowed to control. I'm pretty sure like restaurants are the only places I've ever been with like community TVs where like a bunch of just strangers are watching the same TV. Unless you count those advertisement billboards. Gotta chat in Twitch chat like normal instead of talking in person. Be devoid of sounds. Wait. Oh, hold on. I need to scroll up. Oh, I guess if it was the VOD, you wouldn't be able to chat. If they could figure out how to hook it up live. On Friday, I'll get you put up on a pub TV in Scotland? I don't know if that's allowed. What if the people of Scotland hate me? Or they say, why did you put this American on our screens? I don't know anything about Scotland, I don't think. Twitch stream's a lot more fun than sports. People tend to like sports. I don't follow any sports at all. But I think sports is just, live streaming for uncles. I still think it's really funny, when I went to visit my parents one time, and I pulled up somebody's stream on their TV, on the living room TV, and it was somebody doing like crossword puzzles. And my parents are like, who would ever watch this? Why would you ever watch somebody else doing crossword puzzles? And then like 5 minutes later, they're like, 7 down, 7 down. It's Pamela. That's Pamela. Cozy crossword puzzle streams. There's some people who do like puzzle streams, or who like stream their like Wordle dailies, their connections and their strands and all that good stuff. Fun fact, the people of Scotland hate everyone in a loving sort of way. Love to hate and hate to love. Fly around, turtle dove. Sports is a live stream instead of games, and funny, it's exercise and people get loud. Well, if you think about it, a sport is a kind of game. It's a game you play with a ball. Wordle sucked today. Did I do Wordle? I think I did. I didn't post it in the Discord. Oh, it wasn't so bad. I got it in 4. My third guess was I had everything but the first letter. They hate everyone Isn't they hate everyone genuine. They just genuinely hate everybody. They hate everyone general. Yelling at a screen for fun and silly, except they say very serious. Yeah, it's wild when people get too into sports, when they like flip people's cars because their team lost. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't care much for sports, but I get it. It's got reoccurring characters. Everybody's got their sports blurbo. They're like, this guy's the best at throw ball, and this guy's really, really good at kickball. And this guy can stop every ball. My dad likes to watch golf. So sometimes when I visit, he'll tell me all about his golf blorbos, about how in this tournament they've got this guy and a different guy couldn't make it to the tournament this year, and this guy has watch his swing. He's got a really unusual swing. It's a really unique swing for golf. It's more like, from what I know, they want everyone to fork off and mind their own. I can respect that. Everybody mind your own business. I saw a big fish. Maybe I imagined it. Maybe I imagined big fish. That's big fish. It's really good to slip your fish. Closest thing to watching sports is Ted Lasso. When I was in high school, I was in the color guard, like flag spinning, which meant we had to accompany the marching band to every football game. And luckily I had just watched Ice Shield 21, which taught me the rules of football. And sports is a lot more enjoyable to watch when you kind of understand the rules and what's happening, because then you're like, oh, I get it. They're playing game. They're doing PvP. They're doing team versus team. Big fish games. Haven't played Mystery Case Files in a while. I feel like I've played a Big Fish Games game, but I don't remember what or when or why. You're home from workies. Welcome back from work, Pass. You made it. You lived. Bit worried fitting in culturally. You're not gonna be a foreigner. Hope it's not bad. All you can do is your best. Whee! Take some time to shift to different cultures. Big penguin fish like this jumbo here can withstand colder temperatures due to their extra fat. Great whales, that tuna is huge. You should be proud of yourself for that catch, kiddo. So we're missing 2, and then the tuna carving and a penguin fish no. I felt like there should be like a special guy. Usually there's like one real big special guy. Get faster. Four out of 12 hours done for you? Oh, well, you're a fourth of the way there. No, a third of the way there. You've seen no one else come to this store. How's this man in business? Stuff is more important. How's he even pay you that stuff? Secret dollars. Ivy will stream 8 more hours just for you. That will not happen. That will not be happening on this Monday evening. I'm trying to get a regular sleep schedule, but not actually trying very hard. I should be trying harder. Mondays are slow anyway. Yeah, third is better than nothing. The time will pass and then you will be free. Whoa, it's a crazy world we're living in. Hi, Jamiroquai. How do we want to get more that way? Well, it's a actually, let's slurp that guy first. Gonna change the way we feel, cause we can always take but never give. Give me that fish. Please, I'm trying to slurp you. Futures made of virtual insanity always seem to be governed by this world we live in. Jifey Kifey. Thank you, Jamiroquai. We gotta go down, we gotta go down. Do a split. And then we go down, down, down. It's so peaceful on the lake. They should let me just put my mouth to the water and slurp. Whoa, it's a crazy world we're living in. Jamiroquai is the name of the band. The singer is Jifey Kifey. Jafey Kifey? Jafey Kifey. Oh, to slide around in a room with your hand extended. In an earlier time? But sugar, let's go down swinging? I'll be your number one with the bullet? Or is there a different sugar I'm going down swinging song? Loaded God complex, cock it and pull it. Yeah. Yes, I'd like to approach the camera slowly. Me if I were an animal in the woods and I saw a trail cam.
No!
Thought it was loaded God. No, it's loaded God complex. Cock it and pull it. I think the idea is that you're shooting the God complex out of a gun or with a gun. I see that treasure chest over there. You can't fooling me. No fooling. Gonna put a split here. How are they so stuck? Why can't we help them? It's a long way down. Can we get a bunch of these here? Hello? Whee! There we go. One more Jarritos for the night. You can't get comfy. Oh no. Y'all be tossing and turning like crazy. I feel that. I can't afford any of this. Can't afford nothing of that. My least favorite is when you can't get temperature right. When you like put on your blankets and then it's too hot, and so then you take off some blankets and then it's too cold. And you're like, no combination of these blankets is working for me. I've got like one leg out, one leg in, hands out, head under. Whee! Wait. Is there something in here for me? Why does it look like that? There's a chest. There's a chest. How do I... Saying a scene is a goddamn arms race. I hate when joints are hurting, but that's not a sleep exclusive problem. I don't know, I have to go all the way back over here to get up. I'm gonna lose my sip spot. Let me up. Thank you. Maybe we can just go straight across. Oops, not down. Throw one of these in here for good measure. Uh-oh. Did I make a mistake? Did I go down too much? You're not sure if your joints hurt? You're just old. Pass, you're not old. Pass, you're only 2 years older than me. My joints are impeccable. No. No, I'm too low. No. Do I have to go from there? I can go from there. Not down. Maybe a little down. Yes. You're not fat, you're 2 pounds heavier than me. I love consuming lake water. It's literally good for you. It's full of, what do they call the yogurt? When it's got a lot of bacteria in it, but it's good for you. Probiotic. Guys, you're not stupid. You're 2 IQ points dumber than me. I don't remember what's supposed to be a good IQ or not. To go for some kefir. What's a kefir? Is that kind of yogurt? Or is that like water? Pass is just 2 shapes away from another shape. Aren't all of us? You're not out of shape, your 2 circumferences are rounder than me. Wait. Pass is 3 circles. Pass, are you a Venn diagram? $100 is supposed to be average? How high does it go?
No!
The IQ numbers. What's the IQ cap? Gert. I got to show somebody Gert the other day. Because we were going to watch a scary movie. And we were sitting in the movie theater way too early. Before even the previews and ads started. And we were talking about Over the Garden Wall, and I couldn't remember Wirt's name, and I'm like, it's not Gert. And my friend's like, who's Gert? Who's named Gert? I'm like, well, Gert is named Gert. And it's true. IQ test is racist and classist. Yeah. It's also not accounting for, like... It's only accounting for, like, certain kinds of intelligences, too. Let's put a bunch of these here. Because there's all sorts of kinds of smarts. There's like, a lot of people only think about the math and science smarts and like the logical smarts, but there's also like social smarts and there's like arts smarts and there's like, other. You could be smart in so many different ways. Let me up. Hey, let me up. Do I gotta put a bouncy here?
No!
I can grab this. Someone at your work goes by Goldie and you remember her name is Gertie. Sometimes it lets me mouse out to scroll up the chat without alt-tabbing. But other times it makes me alt-tab. Yeah, IQ test measures how good you are at an IQ test, literally. School did an IQ test on you as a teenager because they thought you were stupid. I feel like I've taken an IQ test before. I don't remember if it was for school or just like a thing to take online. Agree, you're pretty socially smart. I'm not. I get along with most people just fine, I think, but I'm not very good at social norms and manners and customs. Like, I'm definitely doing most of it wrong, but people will put up with me. And that's pretty okay, I think. You're the smartest human alive! Finchy, tell me something so smart. Girdle. It's about patterns and in math problems and associating concepts. I think you're good at animals. That's a thing, too. I wonder if animals is part of, like, social smarts, too. Because it's like, but it's like animal social and not people social. They gave you a range as a score? Wild. Characters +4 to animal handling. The square root of pi. Well, not approximated pi. You know, everyone who claims they did an IQ test online is bullshit. Because you went through Is This Kid an Idiot test? The Pink Floyd album. Mingo's is pink because of the shrimps. I know that from Caro Caro Bonito. How many shrimps do you have to eat before it makes your skin turn pink? Eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimps are pretty rich. Nande, oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's okay. You remember one question was like space and time. Wait, what do you mean? That's not a, that's two nouns and a conjunction. Is and a conjunction? If you're multicolor, that's cool too. なんであいつらはピンク動物園で思ったピンク食べ物でそうなんだ実は私たらこが大好きプラスエビカニ食べようピンク色になるのだからみんな違う色something 勘違いしてるよね Black, white, green or blue Show off your natural hue Flamingo Whoa, 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 whoa You don't need to change It's boring being the same Flamingo Whoa, 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 whoa You're pretty either way So true, Woodis Woodpecker.
Youppi!
Youppi! I gotta make separate youppi sounds for when you have a specific youppi to hear. Wait. The one question was space and time. You answered like complicated concept? Wait, did it just say like what comes to mind when you say space and time? Or like was there an actual question? Pathways start to look like paths in Roller Coaster Tycoon. That's not a, it's not a good thing. The difference between this game and Roller Coaster Tycoon is, actually I have never played a Tycoon. I don't know, I assume you can change things after you set them down. In this game you cannot. I do not know how to destroy paths. They're just stuck there. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? If I remembered the rest of that song, I'd know what the conjunctions are. And they said infinity was worth the most. Oh, what do you associate with those two concepts? Reality, space and time. Infinity was worth the most. Was that true or false? I mean, like, is that a true or false question? Infinity is unachievable when it comes to money. Hours of this shit? Insane. Keep hearing Tomodachi noises in your head. You've become addicted. You're not the only one. Bloopy! You put pictures together to convey a story, and then they test if you could understand the order of events visually. Wait, you put the pictures together? Or like they're like, here's this assorted pictures, put what order they're supposed to be in. Wild. You go bed, good night, Tin. Have a good night, have a good sleep. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. What does this mean? And but or. It's a point system. Infinity is inevitable. Yeah. This is correct, I think. Infinity is outside of the scope of the human experience. It's not something you need to worry about. Threw a bunch of tiles down with pictures, said, put this together, what seems to be the right order of the story. See, if you're creative enough, you could put them in any order. Make your own stories. Did a bunch of math problems as fast as you could. Yeah, that tracks. Ooh. What is Wang Chung? What is Wang Chung? Is that a Star Wars thing? Is that what May the 4th be with you, Wang Chung? Have a good night, have a good sleep, have a good dreams. Jokes on them, you scored above average. You're literally above average IQ intelligence. Ooh. Oof. Got all my feasts. Thought you were dumb and needed proof. I definitely had to take like a, you know, they have the like in elementary school, they have like the gifted and talented classes. They call it something different depending on where you are. Where I was, they were, when I was in elementary school on the East Coast, they were the GT classes. But then when I moved to the West Coast, they were calling them GATE. I was just an 80s song. The artist is Wang Chung. Huh. And then they take the test to figure out if they need to put you in the classes that are exactly the same except for like one level higher for math. Lazy underachiever in school. Me too. I was definitely like doing the minimum I could for homework. But I was a good test taker, so my test grades were generally okay. Sipping.
Oh no! Oh no!
Didn't even try. No honors, no AP courses, none of that shit. I took, I think, 2 AP classes in high school. One was math and one was Java, like the programming language. And I bombed the AP tests real hard for those. Passed the classes, but did not get the AP credits. The Java was just because I was interested in learning, and they had the class, so I was like, I want to learn how to do programming. Do you just have a Java class in high school? Sure, I'll take it. Why not? Didn't retain any of the knowledge from that class. Well, I still have more night coffee. Look at you now, none of it matters. I don't think anything we do in elementary... I don't think anything the school has us do in elementary school matters. High school too, honestly. High school is like... At least I think I remember some of the knowledge and things that I learned from high school. Elementary school basically just teaches you how to be in school. High school grades are only useful for getting into a college. And then after that, nobody cares about your high school. Your like GPA or any of that. Just hang out with your friends and barely passing on. But hanging out with friends is also like, you got that valuable experience. You got social credits. I will say, in high school, the only classes that I did care about were the electives. Because those you at least got to choose something you were, like, kind of interested in. I don't know how all high schools do it, but ours at least had, like, everybody's taken, like, English and math and all the basic things, but then you had, like, 1 or 2 classes of quote-unquote electives, and you could pick, like, from a big old list of whatever. So, like, I think I did, like, a computer class one year where they do the rundown of, like, here's how you use PowerPoint, here's how you make a table in Excel, here's how you put a text box in Microsoft Word. I do remember one class I took. I don't remember the name of it, but it was just like, you go into the classroom and it looks like the classroom of a hoarder. Because it's just piles of junk and a bunch of computers everywhere and just like a maze of stacks of everything. And it was like the school didn't have a like wood shop or car shop or home ec, but those all kind of got bundled into this class where you would like do 3 modules throughout the year and you just got to like pick what they were. And I'm pretty sure like the 3 modules I did was Flight Simulator, GPS tracking, but this was like pre-smartphones, so it was like old school GPS stuff. And then bread maker. I was looking through the piles of junk in the class and I found a bread machine. I said, can I do something with this? And the teacher said, yeah, go for it. And so I just made fresh baked bread every day. That would be like ready by lunch. And then at the end, I just had to write a paper on how bread works. And that was really cool. I think all the pressure to do super well in school is stupid until you know what you want to do to it. It really is. I have memories of, like, I have memories of being in high school and taking an economics class. And one of the exercises they had us do was make a budget. And they were like, go figure out, like, how much it costs to live. And as, like, a high schooler, you don't have a frame of reference for, like, what's a normal amount of rent? Like, what's a normal grocery budget? What are all the different bills that you pay? And, like, as an adult now, looking back on it, like, I get the idea, and it would have been real nice if that class had actually taught me anything about, like, how budgets work and fit into your life. But in the class itself, all we did was just, like, Google a bunch of numbers and put them down, and they didn't, like, give us any way to really understand it. And school is just kind of like a lot of that, where it's like, this is a lot of contextless knowledge. You're like cramming things in our mind and we have no sense of how to apply it anywhere. This whole thing about learning abstract and more artsy concepts in society pushes to make people more well-rounded and thoughtful people in general, while we learn advanced math and read works of literature. A well-learned society is a more thoughtful one. She talked about that. Yeah. Exactly. Like, there was a Tumblr post that was going around where somebody was like, I'm really grateful to my math teacher in, like, high school, because, like, one of the kids was like, when are we ever gonna use this in our life? Like, when are we ever gonna use the quadratic formula, like, in our day-to-day lives? And the teacher's like, well, most of you aren't, but, like, you're on the football team, right? And coach has you lifting weights, right? And he says, yeah. And he's like, well, when are you ever gonna have to lift a dumbbell in a football game? Never. It's training your muscles to be used in other things. So like learning these math equations is just weightlifting for your brain. And it's like, yeah, that tracks. But like, I think the problem is a lot of the like standardized lessons. The idea is we should be making like, we should be exercising people's brains, and we should be like teaching them about art and stuff to make them more well-rounded. But probably because like there isn't enough budget for it, there isn't enough like training for it, just the way it gets like standardized and taught to the kids makes it just, from like the child experience, is just a chore. It's just like, this is something that I'm not actually taking the time to like sit and think deeply about and like absorb. It's just a chore that I have to do, that I get punished if I don't do it. Fuck it. I feel like the social aspect of school pre-college is always more important than anything else. Learning to be around other people and interacting with social structures and relationships, that is an important part of it. But that's a part of it that the school doesn't guide so much. It's just like, let's throw a bunch of kids together and now they have to interact every day. Your last 2 years of high school had some amazing literature teachers. Yeah! Started to read 1984. Like, what you get out of a class, especially like an English class or like a literature class, is fully dependent on your teacher. Because some teachers will make it like interesting and engaging and, oh, I jump into too far. But others are just like, here's your assignments. I'm grading your assignments. You're doing either good or bad. My senior year of high school, I had the best, like, that was one where we got to take electives for English. And so I ended up picking 1980s. Oh, I forgot I needed to buy docs. 1980s literature and thanatology, the study of death and dying in literature. And those were like the two best teachers and classes I ever took. Put Big Brother's watching you posters all over the walls. You can't really guide it unless you notice a kid struggling. These things develop naturally. Well, here's the problem is... they don't? They develop naturally if you have nobody teaching them. You can absolutely teach social skills. You can absolutely teach social skills and attitudes and what's polite and what's impolite. And I think the problem is it comes a lot more naturally to people who are... Did I get all my... Yeah, I got all my... Who are like neurotypical. But neurodivergent kids are fighting for their lives out there. They're just like, all right, everybody, you're having a group project, and just assuming everything is gonna work out fine. Problem rears its head when you're in the out group and don't have social... Yeah. Needs to be a system in place for kids who struggle. Like, I feel like manners should be taught in school. Like, as much as like manners and stuff is bullshit, a lot of it is based on just like keeping a polite society. Like, yeah, sure, elbows on the table, you don't need to, like, you don't need to do that. But, like, I don't know. You can probably teach small talk in school and explain that, like, because there's so many people that, like, will say, like, oh, I hate small talk. It's so pointless and it's stupid and it doesn't mean anything. Like, don't ask me how the weather is. Ask me about, great philosophies or whatever. And it's like, some people legitimately need it explained to them that, like, hey, other people think differently than you. And the things you say can be taken differently, like, can be understood differently by different people. Some people need to have it explained to them, like, yeah, actually people like it better when you don't lash out at them. Kind of need that baseline experience of people with some element of exposure. Like, you need exposure, but some people still don't learn from exposure. And this is also on, like, this is not just like, oh, teach neurodivergent kids how to interact with neurotypical kids, but also, like, teach neurotypical kids, like, hey, I know this is the most common experience, but it's not the only one. Even though you're neurodivergent, greatly appreciate you into public school. We get into the problem of culture norms, which are worth, oh yeah, upholding and stuff. Hardball to tackle when learning in school, yeah. Like, I don't know, I think they need, like, elementary school psychology classes, essentially, is what I'm thinking. Like, give kids the basics, the baby basics of, like, here's different ways of thinking and different ways of responses and different, like, stuff like that. Unfortunately, the world ain't kind. It could be. Where's our kindness classes in school? They assume parents are just gonna teach their kids kindness, but they don't always. Some parents don't teach their kids nothing. You're probably jaded, but like, that's the thing, is the whole point of school is you're supposed to be working, you're supposed to be, like, teaching kids for a better world, but they're not teaching nothing social. They're giving you the experience, but they're not giving you any guidance. They probably are a little bit like preschool and like kindergarten, where they teach kids not to, like, take each other's toys. Treat others the way you want to be treated type deal. Keep going. Don't stop after kindergarten. Keep going all the way up through high school, maybe even college. There's expectations and then there's reality. I don't expect nothing. This combo right here is why learning shit like math and books is important. Exactly. A lot of people can't have this combo because they literally... God... English is supposed to be teaching us critical thinking. but it's not clicking for a lot of people. Something they're doing in the schools, it's not clicking. They have the exercises that are supposed to get critical thinking going. But when a kid gets an F on their paper because they say, oh, the curtains are blue because the curtains are blue, it doesn't have a deeper meaning. They just say, oh, the teacher is stupid and making stuff up and they didn't like my interpretation. And it's like, that's not the point. The point is that you have to try to interpret. You gotta try. You have a certain view of life that's developed over time. Everybody does. That's the problem, is everybody has their own unique... One of the things that, like... Being somebody who is neurodivergent and also aero ace is, I got it kind of, it gets slapped in your face real early that, like, your experience is not the universal experience. And a lot of people are experiencing a completely different world and a completely different way of life than you. And you gotta be flexible and able to adapt to that. And I think the problem is there's a lot of people in the world who their experience is the norm or the common experience. And so they refuse, or not even they refuse, but it just doesn't even process that they would need to understand something different or try to work around something different. This is a hot take. You think schools should have a no cell phone policy of some kind and a way to make kids sit down and focus again? I am not a teacher. I haven't been to school in a hot minute. But even... I was an easily distracted kid, even without cell phones, even being in elementary school before cell phones, like... I was drawing in class, I was doodling in class. I have a memory of being in elementary school in probably like 3rd or 4th grade. And I just made like a TV and PlayStation out of paper and would pretend to play it in class because it was more entertaining than paying attention in class. I don't think forcing kids to not use their phones is like the whole solution. Like, the goal of school is you need the kids to pay attention to the class because otherwise they're not learning anything. But, like, even if you take away the phones, if the class isn't engaging to the kids, then they're just gonna do something else. And I get that it's very, very hard to make something engaging to, like, you can't tailor-make something for everybody. Oh, that's a lot of fish. Are they supposed to be doing that way? Discord should be banned from all pre-college schools forever. What? Is Discord a big part of school? I would assume they're using Microsoft Teams. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, most schools already do have phones, but, like, you're not allowed to use your phone during class. I've heard horror stories about Discord in schools. People try it. I can't even... Like... Discord didn't exist when I was in school. I graduated college in, I want to say 2015, which is like right around when Discord was coming around. Skype was a thing when I was in college, but not everybody used it. People, like, they didn't have school like, if you had a school computer, it was like a desktop setup. People had laptops, but you were not expected to have a laptop. You had a college Discord for your college course? They're not even using, like, Stack? Stack's still around, right? Whee! School's using Discord with kids' information on it. Like, that's wild to me. Slack, yes, MS. Slack! When I was a young fisher, I tracked a walleye for days. Never managed to catch it, though. I think your issue is how we as a society change from consuming information and entertainment. It's so impatient now. That definitely is a problem. Like, Twitter's short text, TikTok and YouTube short, like the short videos and the like short amount of text, and trying to keep everything like short and quick is definitely doing something to people's attention spans. Which is wild for me to say as somebody who has no attention span. But like, that one's tough, because it's not even like, it's not school's fault that it's like that. It's just the way society is moving. That's one of those things where it's like, okay, school, you're gonna have to adapt your coursework for people with shorter attention spans now to try to like slowly train their attention spans back into being able to focus for long amounts of time. Blame your career for making you jaded. You can be jaded from anything. I got max sip. And I guess like, people being impatient, like, there's also like a trade-off now of convenience. Because being able to like instantly contact people and instantly like search up the things you want, order things and have them delivered within like a day instead of having to write a letter and wait for the mail. Or take your time. It is definitely not good for our brains to have no downtime. Brain's not built that way. Brain's not built for that. You still have your compassion. Compassion. It's a fucked up world and you're trying to make it good where you can. Yeah, well, that's a big penguin. I got really burnt out from my last job. I used to have a lot more patience and a lot more kindness in my heart. Big fish. I'm trying to not get too far from that. But there's a point. There's a point where you gotta let yourself be a little selfish with it. You gotta try to do kindness in the world. But you also gotta find a balance. You want people to care more and to think more. It hurts that people don't want to look out for each other. Yeah. The water's too far. There are, like, still a lot of very kind people in the world. Go down, we go down, we go down, we go down. I think another issue that we have is, especially for people who are on the internet a lot, is social media has a tendency to push bad news. I think if you're getting most of your experiences in the world through social media feeds, you're getting pushed a lot of the worst of it. Without, like, trying to think how I want to say this. Like, there's a lot of the world that is fully neutral, and there's a lot of the world where, like, a lot of good things are happening, and there's a lot of the world where little good things are happening, and a lot of it is very close to you. But if you're getting, like, people on social media love to be like, this is an important thing that's happening, and so we're gonna have to tell everybody about it and spread the word, spread the word, spread the word. And they're trying to make sure everybody is aware and staying safe from all the terrible bad things that are happening. And it is important to stay knowledgeable about those things. But if you just have that constantly, like, pushed into your mind, then it looks like the world is only those bad things happening. Is that a eel? And it gets overwhelming, and it gets scary, and it gets depressing. Like a certain blue-haired robot we all come to chill with, they're very caring. Even that, I used to be more caring. Imagine me sitting in the corner of a bar with a scar over my eye and a dark cloak. Yeah, I used to be a good person. I used to do all of everything. I used to just be sunshine and rainbows, but now I am wicked and evil. We sure are sipping a lot of lake. Stay away from online doom scrolling because there's no real benefit from obsessing with it. Real edge feet. Got a big sword on my back. Yeah. See, Pass, you're in a unique position because you're, like, also your job has you dealing with people in, like, real rough situations. So you're getting a ton of it from your job already. A lot of, like, hey, let's just have a lot of your time spent on seeing the worst of the world. But also a lot of good, because you're on the, like, your entire work is you doing good things for people who need help. Walleyes and perches are different. Distant cousins. The resemblance is uncanny, ain't it? Put an anti-electric material in your straw a few upgrades ago. Probably didn't help since eels aren't electric. Let's get bucket up, and then we'll do lungs. Sorry, so happy you found so many people in the Twitch trans community and branches of that community. It shows you there's so many people around the globe that all want people to be happy and loved. Yeah! It's a lot of wind under your sails. There's a ton of cool people. On the line, off the line. I can't help you questioning fish. I think it's just very important for people to recognize that whatever world that you see, it ain't all of it. There's stuff out there, there's people out there. That are outside your scope of experience. Good and bad, and that's okay. There's somebody out there drinking an entire lake with a huge crowd of people cheering them on. And maybe you'll never know about them. But they're having a good time. Big hugs to all of you. I was very glad this is where the combo got to. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember, like, obscure hobbies that people have. Where there's, like, because basically anything, any hobby, there's just, like, a whole group of people just living it and loving it. What do you call it? What do you call it? The people who summon worms? Like grunting? Like worm grunting? There's probably like a worm grunting festival going on right now where people are buying shirts that have pictures of worms on it and they're talking about how good they are at summoning worms. And it's like, that's beautiful. There's people comparing cool designs for Hot Wheels racetracks. The internet that it made it really easy to realize the world was out there. That, yeah, I love the, like, the expanded horizons of the internet. I love that you can talk to people from, like, all over the world. That looks like a big old skull. Should I be worried? Is it gonna be okay? The like classic propaganda is slowly dying because you can literally just talk to anyone from anywhere and realize, oh right, everyone's just a human being. Now we got different propagandas. I'm sipping this lake real fast. Are we nearing the end of the slurps? Oh, I can go in the nose. What do we do here? How do we do this? I'm worried. I think I can still go down more. I think I can do like a left over right if I must. Yeah, dozens of people. I hope the internet never dies. Or if it does, they've invented a new internet. Whatever the new internet 2.0 is. most people probably couldn't conceive of the internet before it was created. I can't conceive of whatever they're gonna come up with next. Definitely not the metaverse. Internet 4. You know, I bet there's like optimal ways to path these docks where you like do a loop-de-loop and then you have like a ladder here that you can grab. I got quite a bit of fish in my bucket. It's okay. You should bring back Meverse! Now I'll have to make a new internet. Something brainiverse where we just all go into our minds and become part of a big hive mind. Will y'all join the hive mind when they introduce it? If you get in early, you can get the best brain website. Oops. Did not mean to do. I don't have any more downs. There's no fish here. Hi, V. I'm slurping. Can I get in there? Can I make that jump? Can't go inside it. The specific web series this is starting to sound like. My brain immediately goes to Homestuck, but now I'm thinking, what if it's something else? What if I'm out of touch with the web series of the internet these days? One day your consciousness is uploaded to a video game server and you just play a video game until the server crashes. You cease to exist. Ah! Fennel Time Raid! Hello. Fish! Fish! We're playing sip fish. We're sipping and we're fishing and we're fishing and we're sipping and we're sipping and we're fishing and we're fishing and we're sipping and we're sipping and we're fishing and we're fishing and we're sipping. Got a big old bucket of fish. I think we might have actually reached the part of the game where I don't know if we have any more fish. There must be fish. There's some floating. Fish. Fish. Gotta play this so bad, I fear. It's a pretty good game. If you like to sip and you like to fish, that's basically what it is. I hope you all had a good time. Were you doing a karaoke? Were you doing a yapping? Were you doing a yapping and a karaoke? That's it. The strongest fish in the lake. Oh, right, I forgot. We were on a mission. You love both these things. You did so karaoke. Let's go. Maxed out every upgrade. I want to dink all the lake. I wonder if there's an achievement for drinking all of the water in the level. I don't think can get that. I think I've done my docks so poorly that it is not possible for me to get that. Karaoke sounds fun. I gotta do another karaoke stream. I can't help you, Fish. You're just stuck there. I really gotta do another karaoke stream sometime. I don't know how to sip you. There's something down there. It's fish. I was supposed to buy more docks. I was supposed to buy more docks. Thank you for the follow. I was supposed to buy more docks, but I forgot. I guess we can, we can get a little crazy boosting. I'll put a boosty there. More docs. Don't dox nobody on the internet. It did not even make me jump. Basically did not even make me jump. I got, oh. Got that one. I gotta figure out more karaoke songs to learn. Oh, hello, Harvey. May I help you? Oh, yeah? Harvey says meow. I need to learn Shoujo A. I think that's a banger of a song that I need to learn how to sing.
Meow.
Meow. If you have a big question, I might have a big answer or a little answer or a medium answer. Or no answer. Depends on the question. But ask away. Meow. If it's how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I don't know about woodchucks. Is Iron Giant anti-gun propaganda? I don't think so. To be honest, I don't remember guns playing a big part of Iron Giant. It's been a long time since I've seen Iron Giant. I feel like maybe he like crushes one in his hand or something. Or like curls it up. Anti-fear-mongering. Yeah, that, I was like, it's anti-something. But I don't think gun is the specific thing it's aiming at. Kid tells the giant he's not a gun. Oh yeah. Well, he's not, he's a guy. He is a giant. Actually, let's do split here. We can do it turn. We'll do it down. Not being a weapon for the Iron Giant. Yeah. Maybe anti-military. Had the idea for getting a loved one getting shot. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure the stance is anti-gun. Why can't I sip these fish? Get in my straw. They won't let me sip no more fish. can't sip them. I can't sip them? Why not? Yeah. Inko Paste Raid. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, 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 hello. It won't let us sip the fish. We're trying to sip the fish and they're not going into our straw. Why can't I sip these fish is the sort of thing that makes you realize you're asleep and dreaming? No, this is real. Wow. Another Ruby raid? Is it bedtime? Is that why everybody's coming here? It's because it's bedtime? Wait, Ruby, what were you doing today? Of the Devil. Is it Of the Devil Monday? Of the Devil? And wait, Inko Paste, you were playing Storyteller. Is that a game or were you just like making up stories? Squid Raid. Welcome in, gamers. Warning, this game has sipping and fishing in it. Watch out. It's got fish. 2 more hours, Ify. I mean, we're going until this game is over. Because I think we're kind of, I think we're very close. It's a really fun puzzle game where you make stories out of parts. I feel like I've played card games that do this. Warning, game. It's game. It's basically video's game. This is kind of like if you had a game that was a video game and you were playing it and it was a video game. So like there's supposed to be fish I can sip and I can see them, but I can't reach them with my delicious straw. I guess we just sip up the water. Until there's no more water to sip. Wait, I don't even have my bar. Is that a glitch? Do you play the video or the game? Well, you play the... First instinct is, why not build over to the fish? I could try. I have to go more down. I guess we can just go... I'm wondering if... Oh, no, there's my bar. Why wasn't it showing? Come here. Come here, little fishes. Come here. I need you in my straw. I need you in my life. Let's go across. Let's do a split. Please. I see you. Why aren't you going in my straw? I'm sipping you. Please. Is it because I maxed out everything? They won't let me sip the fish anymore? Is it because there's nothing left to buy? Wait, but no, but I could still buy more dock. Huh. My first thought is that you play the game and watch the video. But you do play a video for it to go. I guess we're just drinking. Yeah, I think we just drink the rest of it. I think we've maybe like at a certain water level, they're just like, you don't need the fish anymore. This is just about draining it. But how am I gonna get more dock? It's also like not showing me my bar here, my sip bar. I still have breath because I'm holding down the sip and it's making me stop. It truly is an odd little gem of a game. I love the idea of drinking a whole lake just to get the fish. We're doing irreparable damage to this ecosystem. And I think that is part of the game's story, but I'm really not sure. Whoa. Why did Bubbles there for a second? Think about all the piss at the end. Everybody click that link, by the way. Go follow IncoPaste. Go to www.twitch.tv.com.tv.com.twitch.tv.com/IncoPaste. And you can see Storyteller. And you can see the world. And also go there, go to www.twitch.tv.com/twitch.tv.com/rubyhexagon. And you can see Of the Devil. Bernie Sanders. Oh yeah, I forgot Bernie Sanders. You have shout out privileges. Does everybody have shout out privileges? Go to www.homestarrunner.com/where's an egg and you can play hit detective game Where's an Egg. We got the egg. Everybody go to www.twitch.tv/homestarrunner. Wait, why didn't that one work? Bernie Saunders. Bernie Son. Bernie Son. Bernie Son. I'm gonna shout out Fen again. I didn't spell that right at all. Is it because they're not a real person? There we go. Because I missed it when Himbot posted the follow link again. Femel time. When you are femme. Femel time. When you are you. Everybody go follow Fennel Time also and listen to some good karaoke and watch some cool games and have some good yaps. I'm sure Himbot posted the link because Himbot is always doing him's job, but I'm pretty sure I missed it. Themel time. Put a split just to be safe. Is it because it knows I have enough downs? How do I... Oh, a delectable dinner. I haven't eaten a steak in a very long time. Whenever I go to the grocery store, I pass the meat section and I say, maybe I should wait, where did the game go? Oh, wait, I know what it is. Sorry. I forgot to hide Where's an Egg after the internet. I just minimized it and was like, we're good enough. Thank you, Cleaver. Good gamer. www.goodgamer.game. This is time to return to the Tomo Planner mind. You planning yourself a Tomodachi's Island? Mitomo Island. Thank you, Nightbot. Thank you, Weaver. I'm trying to drink all the water. Twitch just royally broke for like 90 seconds? Why would you do such a thing, Twitch.tv? Yippee! There's so many OCs! I've been having a good time watching Lumo's Tomodachi streams, but I think I've realized that I would not enjoy playing that game on my own. I would get tired of it very fast. I think we can slurp the rest of it here. Surely we can slurp the rest of it. Uh-oh. Yes! Okay. So now... Oh! Ooh, wait! Ooh! I forgot again, we were on a mission to find little Sippy. I didn't mean to go down. No, what is that? What is that? Evil fish? What? 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 What do you mean evil fish? You spit. What? Why does it have a health bar? What? Huh? What happens if I run out of down? I mean, I sipped up all the water in the area. It's not true. There's that area. Is this okay? Do I have to go down? Delete the final piece of your dock, no refunds. I think I have to do that. How do I get it? Did I mess up? There's more. I keep forgetting that we're on a mission to catch little Sippy. I am a little concerned about what happens if we run out of dock. Because it would not let me sip the other fish. Aren't I done yet? There's more. Come here. One more sip. One more sip. This is as down as we can go. I think we're gonna be okay. Didn't mean to do that. Do a split here. Actually, I could just sip from here. A door? Was I supposed to have a key? Chip is watching stream. Hi, Chip. Meow, 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 meow. 2 fish. So what? So what, the door? Touche. Do I get this, the key maybe from the shop? I'm not done sipping. Do I still have night coffee left. Not anymore. I miss it every day. Fish. Fish. Do we sacrifice the fish? I can't imagine. I think we need a key. I remember we found a key really, really early in the game, but we used it to get through a door. So I think we probably need a different key for this. I guess we can sip the rest of the water on our way back. Or when we come back. Because I'm sure we're coming back. We got our evil fish. We got our little sipster. Everything's coming up ify. We slurped all the water. It's a beautiful day. A beautiful day to sip and fish. Look at our well-constructed dock. I'm never gonna be able to sip up this water.
Wow.
Or am I? Ah! Wait, can I? Morning, Raid! Hello, 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 hello. Oh, you were doing a Star Wars stream for Star Wars Day. It is still May the 4th in my time zone. I can't sip those fish. I fell. It is still Monday. Can't reach that water. I hope you had a good time. What kind of Star Wars were you playing today? Fallen Order. Did you get to play as a Jedi? Do you get to play as a Sith? Did you get to play as a droid? Did you get to do a big puzzles? Did you do a big lightsaber fight and go? May the 4th be with you. You are safe from revenge for now. You're playing the Jedi game. Poor little traumatized baby with a droid that sits on his back. Aww. I hope nothing ever bad happens. End of sentence. Chip has declared your chest is personal bed. Harvey keeps trying to sit in my lap when I'm on the couch, and I keep having to tell him, hey, I have to get up in like 2 minutes. You're not gonna want to start a nap right now. Not right here. It's Jedi Dark Souls. Ah. Starbot is like, I could do that too, right? They don't understand that sometimes this warm and soft humans have to get up. This fish has a dark and twisted heart. Thank you for removing it from the lake. So bad news about the lake. Doesn't exist anymore. I dank it all up. You brought my poor little Sippy home. You should come on over to his fishbowl with me. Okay. Last time I took my pet Sippy to the lake, he got lost and hasn't come back. Wait. Oh, I have to sell them, I think. I'm glad we didn't take any money for Sippy. Sniffing your nose. That's not what they mean when they say noses smell. Here's a small token. Pay to the order of you. $1,000,000,000. $999,999,999 memo winning. Well, we have to open the door. I forgot I didn't need to sell fish because I have so much money. I could just buy infinite packs. We got them all. But we gotta know what's in that door. It's a $1,000,000,000 check. I always forget the check can be spelled with a Q. And is supposed to be spelled with a Q. This is the puddle. Oh wait, no, I can sip this puddle. And a fish. Because my straw is longer, and also I have docks now. Fish! The real fish was the sip we made along the way. I think I can drink every water. I don't think there's any water that needs to go undrinked. And that if somebody tries to telling you otherwise, they're a fool and a coward. That water over there? I'll find a way. I can get it from here. No, I can't. Oh, actually, maybe I can. Might be a mistake. Yeah, this is a mistake. Oh, I don't think I can get low enough. Can I go from here? There we go. I'm the sip of the world. Everybody click that link, by the way. Go to www.w.w.w.w.tv.com.tv.com.tv.com.tv.twitch.tv/Morden. You say, and you can follow Morden, and you can see what it is like to be a Jedi, and you can see what it is like to fly through space, and you can see what it is like to be the belle of the ball, and you can see what it is like to have a delicious sandwich. Had some cheese and he smells it on your breath. Cat doesn't understand that sometimes smells are from the past and not the present. Can I eat the cheese that has already been ate? I want to drink all the water in the game. I want to drink all the water in the game. I want to drink all the water in the game. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Slurp, slurp, slurp. I'm doing so good at being hydrated. Does the water come back out ever? Not yet, it hasn't. Does it not let us? Is the water going down at all? Doesn't look like it's going down. Maybe this is the lowest it can go to prevent you from getting, like, soft locked trying to catch evil fish. I got my bucket. What if there's a toilet behind the door? That's a stat. For a second, I thought this was a toilet. Behold, I am Whale. To finally meet you, Sip Fisher, it is a delight. You have traveled far and deep to reach me. An astounding journey. You have done a heroic thing, returning Sippy to the shopkeeper. Yet, you have also done a, unusual thing, sipping up the lake. All that remains of your journey is a final heroic act to unsip the lake! I can restore the lake for you and destroy all your dock. It is your choice, but when you've made the right decision, I will be here. Not yet. Not yet. There's still treasure chest, I think. We have to take like a lap around the lake to just look and see if there's anything we missed, any treasure chests missed, any uh-oh. Is this the exit? Yeah. Any treasure chest missed, any cryptids missed, and then the lake will be unsipped only when there is none left to sip. Yeah. We sipped all this. I won't go any further down. Anything around? Anything in here? Perhaps a cave secrets for me? Well, that's okay. I didn't need any cave secrets anyway. It told us when we got half the treasure chests in the lake. So surely there's more. I feel like there's probably a secret in the skull. The skull of the whale. Right? That's... If I was a video game, I would hide my secrets in a whale skull. Perhaps up this secret path? Ow. A treasure chest. Yummy. Harvey says meow. I feel like I should be able to fly.
No.
Meow. I feel like I should be able to fly around all crazy style. I did sip up all the water in this area. Meow. That's what Harvey, he says it. Oh, I fell. The other side, maybe? There was nothing in the nose. Can we get a bounce pad there? I feel like I gotta get on top of the head. And that's what he says it. That's what Harvey, he says it. Ah, there you go. Whenever a quote gets added, it opens up the what you call it? The like command prompt window. For a brief moment. And I always forget it does that. The Notepad++. It does add it to Notepad++. But it, Whee! Oh, there's one. There's treasure. In order to upload the text document. Oh, I already got this. In order to upload the text document to NeoCities, it has to do some curl shenanigans. No! No! Oh! How do I get back up there so easy? Oh. The sounds of suffering. I saw it. I saw it with my eyeballs. I saw it in the treasure chest. I see it so sparkling beautiful. Maybe if I go from above and like around. Because it definitely wants me to like parkour that. But maybe I can just go over these big rocks. Well, I didn't go over the big rocks. Oh, maybe we're okay. I need more bounce pads. Because I can't stand on that. Do I have to put bounce pads on all of them? Gotta go eat now, nighty night. Thanks for stopping in, Hoppy Bun. Thanks for hanging. I hope you have a good night, a good sleep, a good dreams. Please. Let me up. I'm gonna go back to the shop. Spend all my money on bounces. And maybe speedies. Sell these. You can oh wait, we can cash the check? I don't even think we need to. We literally have so much money. This check will give you infinite money. Yeah. $1,000,000,000. hold on. Before we go. There's 10 more chests, 2 more cryptids, 4 more pets. You want to check something? Fish. We got the treasure chest that was up there. There's this kitty that I don't think we could touch before. Because it was underwater. I wonder if the sounds the little like cats and dogs make are recorded from those specific cats and dogs. Fish. Fish. Do we have the fish video? I don't know what that is. There's a cryptid up there. Hashtag my perimeter. Is that water I see? Is that some water left unsipped? We do not have it. We don't have it. Fish, 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 fish. Fish, 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 fish. Fish, 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 fish. It's one of your requests a while back. Wait. Oh, wait. I remember.
You know what that means? Fish.
I remember this. I forgot to add it. I need to add this tab. I need to just scroll back up the requests because I know there. I forgot to add a singular baby hair. Thank you, Nightbot. 100 fish. Fish, 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 fish. We have a singular fish from that, but not a multiple fish. I think what I'm probably gonna do is just take the fish sound and in like Audacity just slam a bunch of them in there. Because I can't think of a way to trim that video and have the music part not sound strange. Or maybe it's good for the music. Ah! Weird Autumns! Like from Night in the Woods? Hello, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. You were playing a Tomodachi Life. Come on in. We drank a lot of water today. Did you have a fun time with your Tomodachis? Ah, thank you for the follow. Did you have a fun time with your Tomodachis? Did anybody do a big, the big drama? Did anybody do a big funny dream? Did anybody get into any shenanigans? Welcome in, welcome in. We're doing the last of our fish business. Somewhere around here there is a treasure chest. And I don't know how to fall. Is that it? Is that the one we want? It sure is sparkling like it's the one we want. How are there 10 treasure chests left? I drank a whole, like, it was really yummy. Ha! I have to do no parkour. Now, where are the rest of the treasure chests? There was a little bit of water over there. Maybe on, like... Maybe on, like, You explode the second lighthouse. We have not exploded a lighthouse. Can we do that in this game? I don't think we've climbed any of the lighthouses. Oh, explore. That doesn't say explode at all. I was just so ready to not question it. Like, oh, you can just explode a lighthouse. All right, let's go. Yeah, we gotta check out that other light. There was a shimmer. I saw a shimmer. Is there still a puddle of water around here that we didn't sip? I guess we can see it from the top of the lighthouse. We got these chests. I don't think there's anything else in here. No, like, caves. We have 43 bounce pads, so I don't need to feel bad about using these. A fail. Oh, I see it. I see it. Some kind of door. Some kind of hole. Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. Wait. Aha. I guess we should go to the other one also. Because maybe there's like a something good. There's a lot of treasure chests on this lighthouse. Can we see anything from here? That looks like a JPEG. Hi, Mamozaku. Welcome in, welcome in. Where? Oh, there's one. Is it open? It looks open. They sparkle if they're not opened. Yeah? Harvey says meow. I fell. Oh, maybe I wasn't seeing shimmering water. Maybe I was seeing confused fish. I think that's just the question marks of the fish. Question marks. Harvey Cat Mike fundraiser. I was trying to figure out, like, what would I have to do to get, like, a portable mic I could just attach to my cat? Everybody click that link, by the way. Go to www.twitch.tv/tv.com.tv.com/weirdautumns.net.com.tv, and you can go see the Tomodachi's Life Island. You can go see who's there, and you can see what adventures they've gone on. And you can see what kind of shenanigans is... I think we have to go to the other light's house. There! Water! Water left unsipped. This is the one that I messed up, but I have a longer straw now. Yes. Yes. Yes! Can I get up there? Got that. I wonder if there's like secrets that we can get with the boosty pad in the first area we were in. Or like on top of this thing. There's someone back here. No, come back. I was walking here. Thought I saw something. Diggy. I can drink the rest of that water. Let me up. Let me up. Slurped it. Slurped that so fast. Harvey does say meow. Harvey does say meow. Where else? Awoo. Can Harvey awoo? Harvey cannot awoo. Pip-Pat might be able to awoo. There's 5 more chests? 1 more cryptid, 2 more pets. I don't know if we're finding all these chests. It might shrimply be bedtime. I'll go check this lighthouse, because I don't think I actually went on top of it. I think we only just kind of did this. I don't think I can get on top of it. There's a cryptid. There's some in the cave untouched. The cave, the final cave where we caught the evil fish? Or Difference Cave, like down here. I don't remember if we went in this one. We did. Yeah, final cave? Okay. Yeah, I was like, I didn't see anything in there. But I also didn't explore too hard. Well, either way, we gotta go back to the final cave in order to unsip the lake. So we can head over there. We can head over thither. I think we probably got everything in the middle area. Oh. Now this is a little guy. There, like, might be another one of those, like a little under cave. But I got no clue how to find it if there is. Glad this game doesn't have fall damage. Nothing in the eye. Undercave. Bet that one tells a good story, a riveting tale. A cave story, an undertale. Harvey says meow. Oh, I guess there is this like up area. Is this whole up area? Let me on. Let me up. Thank you. I'll see nothing over there. No, 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 don't launch me. Must not launch me. In this corner, maybe? No? It feels like there should be something in here. It truly does. Uh-huh. That's not anything. But maybe this is something? No? Why would they have this here? It's the only place you're thinking it could be. I bet it's probably all hidden in the lake area. But, you know, I don't think we need to find every chest. I think if you want to find every chest, you can check out the game on your own. It's a good game. And you can get it on Steam or on the internet. And you can sip it and you can fish it. But we are gonna go put all the water back. I think that's what we need to do. I think we are gonna go unsip the lake. All right, whale. Lay it on us. Restore the lake. You'll keep your inventory and upgrades. Oh. Oh, and all our stuff is still here. Let's go take a look. Oh, there's the whale. Wait, can't I can't, oh, I can't see, I can't go because, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, these are all the people. Your name actually Lakefish? Aiden Guthrie. It has been a real pleasure having the opportunity to work on this game. I thoroughly enjoyed developing the musical identity and accompanying it with satisfying sounds, Shout out to my team members for being an absolute blast to work with. Also, Oliver and Carson for consistently helping me with implementation. Good day, fellow Sip Fishers. I legally changed my name for this high stakes and short project to honor the work of the team. Thanks, Carson Lakefish. Work the team and I put into it. Enough about us. Thank you for playing our game. Shout out to Carlton, Fade.itch.io, all the team members, and my little brother. My body is a ceaseless apparatus which turns fish into sipped fish. Cold Joyces. I've done the main gameplay design as well as throwing the fish into the lake while you play the game so you can keep sipping them up. I hope you enjoyed your time as a sip fisher. Shout out to the fish from the real world. No freaking way, Emmy Han. Hi, sippers. Mainly worked on developing the visual style, the fish, the docks you have to traverse. I hope you enjoyed our game, and thank you so much for playing. Shout out to the team and my friends who've encouraged me along the way. Fern Halma. Hello. I made the lake in Sip Fisher, and I placed every single tree by hand one at a time, all 1,729 of them. So thank you so much for enjoying the world that I helped create and the game that we made together. Shout out to my friends, my boyfriend, and the wild salmon of the Puget Sound. Maya Kirby. Thanks so much for playing. You should probably see a doctor after drinking that much lake water. This project was such a great learning opportunity, which I got to spend with an awesome team. Shout out to my mom who successfully advertised the game to all her coworkers. Midas. Hey goobers, it's Midas. You've probably interacted with me if you frequent our community Discord. I did a bit of everything, but this is the first project where I really got to focus on research. I helped define the concept and playtest the game in its early stages. Shout out to all our amazing playtesters. Oliver Beeb. Why the long face, Oliver? Thanks for playing our game. My biggest contribution was our fishing and dock building mechanics. I also put the team together and organized everything. I'm so proud of what we put together. Shout out to brevolo.itch.io and feel free to reach out to me, Brevio, on our Discord server. Special thanks to these peoples. And you! Puget Sound mentioned. I don't know what that is. Wow. If I click credits, it just tells. Look at that. The lake has returned. Some kind of beast.
Yahoo!
Yahoo! I don't want to jump it. We didn't find one cryptid, we didn't find one pet, and we didn't find 4 chests. But you know what? I think this was a pretty neat game. I liked the part where we sipped the fish, and I liked the part where we sipped, and I liked the part where we fished, and I liked the part where we got to sell the fish. I liked the part where we got to sip the fish, and I liked the part where we got to open a treasure chest, and I liked the part where we put in docks, and I liked the part where there was fish, and I also liked the part where there was the fish. And I think this is the part where we go to bed. Goodbye, Sip Fisher. Beep beep. Goodbye, Sips Fisher. Thank you all for coming. Thank y'all for hanging. Thank y'all for chatting. Thank y'all for sharing. Thank y'all for caring. Thank you, everybody, for resubscribes and for follows and for raids. I hope you all had a wonderful Monday. And I hope you all had a wonderful time sipping up lake water. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. It's a good game. It's a good game, I think. Thank you, V, for buying the game. It's a very good game. I don't know what we're gonna do next Monday. You know, maybe What's this weekend? This weekend's Mother's Day, right? Maybe not a Monday karaoke stream. Maybe we'll do a Friday karaoke stream next week. I'm touching some grass this weekend. So I'm trying not to do anything too crazy. Maybe we'll do co-work. Moonchild. We could do Moonchild Monday. I'll figure out something. I don't know if we're gonna start a new game. I don't know if I'm gonna do another co-working stream. I don't know if oh, V, if you type !sleepy cap, it should just give me and him and the all sleepy caps, or ! all sleepy cap also works. I'm pretty sure that one. Yeah, there we go. Everybody gets to sleep. We'll figure out something new to do Monday. Wednesday, in a couple of days, we're playing Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. We are about to reach Ghost Dad. I don't know what lies in store, but I think we're gonna kill him again. I think he's gonna get double killed, and we're gonna be the ones to do the second killing. And we're also gonna save basketball forever. No Friday stream this week because I'm touching grass over the weekend. But he's gonna get killed too. Wait, do I remember how to do killed too? But that's the schedule. Wednesday in a couple days, Barkley. Next week will be something new Monday. Maybe a karaoke stream next week. More Barkley next week. I'm assuming we're not finishing Barkley this week. But Fish Sipper is a really cool time. It's a very good game. I liked it. Let's go see who is awake that we can all send you to tonight. Who is still up? Who is still awake on this Monday night? I see... Let's go to Veshi. I see a few people's live on this night, but let's go figure out what Tornico is. Tornico? Probably Tornico. Some sort of mystery retro game. Taveshi's always playing cool old JRPGs that I've heard of or never heard of before. And I want to see what's up with this one, and I hope you would too. But everybody have a good night. Oh, did I also say thank you to the lurkers and the VOD watchers? Because as always, you're the most powerful people on the internet.com. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work lurking and VOD watching. And I hope everybody has a good night, and a good sleep, and a good dreams, and a good breakfast, and a good backflip. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, 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 good night.